Tutaj Dagmara i Juraj. Mamy połączenie z Czechami dzisiaj, kochani. Wyjątkowego gościa mamy z Czech, który nam opowie więcej o cudownych, można powiedzieć, eliksirach, połączenia miodu z cudownymi składnikami. Juraj jest współwłaścicielem firmy Wise Earth i będziemy dzisiaj o tym mówić. Ja Wam pokażę więcej później. I można powiedzieć, więc może zrobimy tak, że Juraj będzie mówił po angielsku, ponieważ jest mała bariera językowa w sensie takim, że jesteśmy Słowianami, a jednak nie mówimy w tych samych językach tak dokładnie, więc zrobimy tak, żeby YouTube nam tłumaczył. Ja już właśnie sprawdzam, czy to się dzieje, czy YouTube nam tłumaczy. Czy widzicie? Okej, musimy zacząć mówić po angielsku w takim razie. So I would like to welcome you, Juraj, and wanted to make sure that you can tell us more about what you do, how this company came about, why is it so special, why is it worldwide now pretty much. It is in so many countries. Now you guys are operating also in the United States, all the way from Czech Republic. So it's a really big growth. Tell us more.
Of course. So first of all, thank you for having me, Dagmara. As you mentioned, the roots of the company are in Czech Republic, and my business partner Daniel, he co-founded founded the company about 3 years ago. Since then, it grew to significant numbers. We have more than 30,000 customers in Czech Republic only. But there's a specific story behind the company. Why it came to be, and it's sad but also inspirational story. Mm-hmm. So Daniel founded the company because his sister died of cancer. Mm-hmm. It was like a tragic loss and quite a fast one, an unexpected one. No one knew that she was sick, and he just got a call from hospital that you have to come and see your sister. She's really sick, and so yeah, he went there. They've met, but unfortunately it was too late to save her. She passed away, and sometime we struck Daniel pretty hard, but sometime after that event, he met a guy that healed himself from stage 4 cancer just through adaptogenic mushrooms extracts, which was really interesting for Daniel to observe that on one side his sister died because of cancer, and now all of a sudden he met a guy that was able to heal himself. So they decided to to put together a company that would help other people on their healing journeys, or support them on their healing journeys. So they started to put together the adaptogenic mushroom extracts into honey. Mm-hmm. And why into honey is because to improve the absorption and increase the potency. So they basically, Daniel went to China to source for the best companies that work with adaptogenic mushrooms extract, and he has found one that has very long history, that they are suppliers to to Japan, to Canada, to pharmaceutical companies and things like that. So he found one of the best suppliers there, and We mix it locally in Czech Republic, so we use Czech Republic honey, very 100% natural one. There are no chemicals, no
Mhm.
pesticides, no nothing. So it's an organic honey, and so we mix that blend of adaptogenic mushrooms extracts into honey. And then, as I mentioned before, the honey in this case serve as a medium. It is a delivery system into our bodies. How the sugar from the honey or the adaptogenic mushrooms extracts tied to the sugar in the honey, and that just delivers the beneficial compounds from the mushrooms into our blood, and then it just delivers the benefit. So that's basically, like, making a long story short, why the company came to be, and what we are doing.
Yes, this is usually the story, how we become passionate about something because it helped us and helped our loved ones. Or if we couldn't help, at least somebody else got help. And I feel like this is often the story that connects us all, is finding the help that we need in life through the natural remedies. And
Yeah, exactly.
yes, I received your honey supplement. I don't know how to call it because this is so amazing. It's hard to define it, I think, because just honey by itself is amazing. It's really gold. And this, I even I learned how to test energy of products. So even when talking with you the first time, I could tell something was different about this. And then I touched the product. The box wouldn't even wait long for me to open because, and I get a lot of boxes. I get a lot of shipments, but this shipment said no, open it. So I opened it and I touched it. I hold it in my hands, and it was so well packaged too, and I could feel the energy. This is no this is no joke. This is not just average product. This has very high viral energy. That's why I really really like it. I know this is real. This is nothing. There's millions of products out there, but I feel this has this energy that it needs to be
Yeah,
given.
thank you. Yeah, thank you, Dagmar, for mentioning that. We really do are super cautious. Well, not cautious, but intentful about what type of ingredient, what type of honey. So we are really conscious about what we put together and why. And as you mentioned, the adaptogenic mushroom extracts, uh, they are like really, there's a medicinal grade potency in them, because our extraction ratio is 25 to 1, and usually on other products it's 4 to 1 or 8 to 1, which means our extracts are 3 times more potent. And when you combine that with with the honey, it's just a really like potent super blend, which also tastes amazing. And so once someone buys it, usually the whole family, jumps on it and wanna eat it. And even small children that usually don't, some of them don't like honey, or honey with something, it really tastes delicious. So it's one of the rare things that it's tasteful, and at the same time it's super healthy.
Yes, it's amazing. You know, my clients know about the different mushrooms because we make coffee in Mexico and then we blend it with certain mushrooms, the 7 different mushrooms. Some of those mushrooms are here, I see. And it is not easy to do this, I can tell you, because I know. I have a friend who is an alchemist, and I understand how much it takes to do the right blend. So I'm very, I appreciate this product.
Yeah,
And
it's well. You just got me into another thing that I wanted to mention regarding the blends.
Mhm.
So this is also part of the story and part of the intention what we want to do with the products.
Mhm.
So the we have various products for like immunity and for mental clarity and energy for detox for cardiovascular support and things like that, but each from the blends that we use were designed by traditional Chinese medicine masters in China. So we told them that this is the area of problems that we would like to improve, and we asked them to put together a blend. So, so they put together a specific list of ingredients. In this case, adaptogenic mushrooms. In some cases, those are herbs. Uh, but they also designed the specific ratio between the each ingredients, which is also very important. Yeah, it's quite sophisticated, and
Mhm.
people have done it with more than 100 years of tradition.
Mhm. Yes, I know the proportions are golden ratio, really. If you do the right proportions on anything. And my dad was a herbalist, and he will always use certain way of proportions. And I have all these written down, so I use these as much as I can. But it all matters. And if somebody thinks that that doesn't matter, that you can only do half half or three quarters to something, it it's a big difference. There is magic in proportions. It's very important knowledge, and ancient China used this knowledge, this information to create very sophisticated medicinal mixtures. I've been using Chinese medicine as well, and I know they are very particular. It cannot be done just anyway. They're very strict about the proportions and the type of ingredients, because some ingredients they're not going to work with each other, and it's going to lower the potency. It's going to lower the absorption. So I know that from experience. So that's wonderful. This one is for longevity. Please
Yes,
not
that's yes, that's our bestseller. It's called longevity. So it is for longevity, but it's for like immunity and longevity. So if anyone would like to get some support, on their like healing journey, this one would be the go-to together with the detox, because detox in general is super important. No matter, I mean, so that's the basis. If you have some kind of health problem, you definitely should do some kind of detox, and then combine it with like supplements, or this adaptogenic honey. But getting back to the longevity, it's our bestseller, and it's the task that we gave to the traditional Chinese medicine masters in China was to put together a blend that would help uh, oncological patients. Because in in Korea and Japan and in China as well, our blends would be considered like medicine, and they would be prescribed by doctors. For example, in South Korea, 70% of chemotherapy patients, the doctors prescribe them adaptogenic mushrooms, as with the chemotherapy, to offset the adverse effects, to support the immune system. So in Asia, it is considered officially a medicine. So this is what we told the masters to put together. So the longevity blend, it is super potent for supporting immunity, and we have so many amazing examples of how it helped people. I'm not sure how what everything can I like share, but from the usual like low immunity, like headaches, eczema, or even uh, some women had like menstrual problems with the cycle, or like PMS problems, pains. So this was what they, at least what they've shared with us, is that it really helped them, with the hormonal balance and things like that. And even some let's say a bit older people, above 70, they told us that they didn't change anything. They started to, take it every day, one spoon a day, and that their energy and most importantly, sleep improved quite a lot.
Mhm. Yeah, I think this one, the one I'm holding, the Wise Earth Longevity, this one is very calming. I feel the calming effect on the also the nervous system, which most people don't realize how much our nervous system is damaged from just living. Stress.
Overstimulated from everything, yes.
Yes, overstimulated electronics, too many tasks, job stress, um, weather. Uh, we're just bombarded with this, and the cortisol level goes up. And I feel like this is perfect to start with, just to calm down and then let the body do its work. Because if we are in high stress, then our body cannot function properly. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
So
And
it's yeah, it's interesting. Well, that you're mentioning calming down, because for people that are not familiar with adaptogenic mushrooms, I'll just mention, really quick, three main properties uh, for a mushroom to qualify to be in the special category of adaptogenic mushrooms. So they have to be non-toxic, they have to have normalizing effects, and they have to be like non-specific. And I'll explain that. So non-toxic means you cannot overdose with them, basically. So it's not like medicinal herbs. You have to take only certain amount of herbs, and only for certain amount of time, like a month or two. Then you have to take a break.
right.
But with adaptogenic mushrooms, you can take almost any amount and every day. So, and this is very specific, and it's quite unusual. So they are considered one of the safest out there. So they are non-toxic. They have normalizing effects, which means, and we are getting back to the nervous system, which means they can down-regulate the nervous system, but they can also, uplift it. They can also add power to our nervous system. So when we are low on energy and we need to like focus more, to have more mental clarity, it will upregulate our mental clarity, our focus, or our nervous system. So what they are doing, they are bi-directional. So whatever the body needs, it will deliver it. So when you take for a cocoa, for example, when you take it in the morning, it will boost you with energy. And when you take it in the evening, it will calm you down. And it is one thing, but it's doing two very opposite things. Because coffee will just give you like a boost, and then usually you have a crash. But it's not like that with adaptogenic mushrooms combined with honey. So they are like safe, they have bi-directional effects, and they have they are creating non-specific reaction in the body. And this means that, for example, you have drugs for headache or knee pain, or your stomach, or blood pressure or something. So that drug is specific for a certain thing. but the adaptogenic mushrooms, they are the best fighters of inflammation in our bodies. So whatever is wrong in the body in terms of the where there's inflammation, they teach basically our immune system to fight the inflammation better. It makes us it makes the immune system strong. So they are not designed or destined for one specific thing, getting rid of headaches or this or that. They are working really holistically on our body and getting the body into homeostasis.
Mm-hmm. Right, which is so important. And most people have inflammation these days. It's the biggest problem. It's allergies or any kind of pain, headaches, and nervous system is the pathway. If we open up the nervous system, it's like open highway, so that the ingredients can be delivered and the signal can be delivered, and everything is working again. I feel like everything is just starting to work, and you can tell the difference. The way you think, your brain. I feel like the brain is the center of the whole proof that if our nervous system is working properly, we can think very clearly, and everything works. Everything's starting to work. So, and another thing that adaptogenic mushrooms are, and herbs. Adaptogenic means that we don't get addicted to it, so it's safe. And a lot of people don't realize even chamomile can be addictive, and it's not good to take it every day. There's some herbs that are very, very popular. People take them every day. They're not supposed to take them every day. There's certain natural remedies that you have to be very careful with. So this is great because you have the right proportions. You have the adaptogenic, specific mushrooms that work together, and then you also have, the product is obviously non-GMO. This one it has 7 potent mushroom extract, and it also is a 3-month supply, right?
Yes, yeah. So it's quite a big jar. It's 900 grams. Well, but the main thing is because we are using so potent extracts, 1 spoon a day is enough.
Mm-hmm.
So if you would have some kind of, if you think that you would need really like a boost or like a stronger support, you can take like 2. You don't need to worry. You cannot overdose, so you can take even more if you really like it and you think that it's doing well. Then go ahead. But 1 or 2 a day, that's definitely like enough. And if you take 1 spoon a day, so that 1 jar that you can see here, for example, I have here the power,
Mm-hmm.
which is with ginseng and cordyceps. Yeah, so it's for energy for athletes, for managers, or if you just even it's even good for like libido, healthy libido.
Mm-hmm.
So so if you take 1 spoon a day, this jar will last for about 3 months.
Mm-hmm. And it's also important to mention the wooden spoons that come with it.
Yes.
We cannot use metal while using honey, while scooping it out, right? So, can you tell me more about this? Can you share why wood or plastic maybe, but obviously wood is the best natural material, is the best to deal with honey?
Yeah, because if you put metal in the in the honey, it could start you know oxidative processes there, and it could basically rob it from like minerals and like nutrients. So that's why it's wood is definitely the best material to use combined with honey. That's why when you are in some kind of like coffee shops or something, they bring you honey. There's this wooden, I don't know how to call it, like a spoon or something, and you like spin the honey on it and then pour it into your tea or coffee.
Yes, yes, it's important also to mention that, so you actually can use it properly. So what else would you say? I mean, I was shocked that you guys expanded so well, and congratulations on expansion to the United States.
Yeah, so yeah, so because Daniel has done an amazing job in Czech Republic, and then we've met, and then he asked me, if I would, bring it to the United States, and this for me, because I'm a long-term health and wellness enthusiast since 2012, when I went through my own like healing journey. Since then, I'm really deep in the health and wellness space, and so when I've met Daniel, I said like this is definitely what I want to do and help with, and so yeah, we established a company here. We have a warehouse in LA. So now everyone that orders it from the United States, usually they get it within like a 3 days. So we have, of course, warehouse in Central Europe, in Czech Republic, and then another one is in the US. But we basically ship worldwide from those warehouses.
Okay, so one is in Central Europe. I like when you said that. Not Eastern Europe, it's Central, people. It's a Central Europe. Yes. And then another one is in Los Angeles, in the United States. So if we have clients from the US, it doesn't matter really when they go on your website, which by the way, the link is below. They just choose their address for delivery. And
yes, exactly. So if just go to wiseearth.com, which is spelled WYSE earth.com. If you will come from Europe, it will automatically redirect you or ask you, from which country you are, and then it will redirect you to wiseearth.eu, for example, and that's covering the whole Europe. So and then the procedure is just standard. You just add it to the cart, enter the shipping address, and that's it.
And how much is the shipping usually, like in Europe and then also in the US?
So in the US, it's $12. But if you buy 2 products, the shipping is free. 2 or more, then the shipping is free.
That's
and
great.
It's similar in Europe.
That's wonderful. That's really good deal. Okay, so maybe we can talk more. Maybe we'll see how our viewers like it. Right now, I'm gonna have to change the settings to probably add another video that has been translated. I cannot change it during the live stream, but I will do that afterwards. And maybe in the future, we can do another second video talking about maybe some testimonials, talking about people, what they went through, how these combinations of honey and adaptogenic mushrooms or herbs.
Sure, we have documented some like photo documentation before and after, so we can definitely share that.
That's wonderful. Can we find this on the website as well?
No, it's not. Well, on the website there are written testimonials, but not in the like
in the
before
picture.
After, like in the picture. But I can share that for sure.
Okay, that would be wonderful, so people can get help, so they know what different conditions they can use this for as well. And
yeah, if someone has any question, they can reach directly to me. So on the website, there's a contact page and a contact form.
Go to your bed.
And if when you fill out the form, it goes directly to me. So feel free to reach out with any
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for your time, Yurai, and hope you have a beautiful sunny day. You are in Czech Republic right now, right?
Yes, I'm in Prague right now, but in 2 days I'm flying to Austin to attend an event, and then I'll be in LA, and from LA I'll go to stay a couple of days in Miami. So
That's wonderful. I will be in LA as well at some point, so we need to see what the dates are.
sure,
I'll be going, and of course, you're welcome to Arizona.
of course. Thank
Our
you.
cactuses, maybe you can incorporate our cactus into your beautiful honey.
Yeah,
That would be something interesting, right?
yeah, definitely.
Opuncia. Opuncia, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, well, thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Dziękujemy za oglądanie, kochani. I zdrawiamy Was serdecznie. Zaraz przetłumaczymy ten film i będzie też dostępny na moim kanale po polsku. Dziękuję.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.